my channel. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. If this is your first time visiting me, I would like to thank you. While you're here, please like, subscribe, and share this channel. By taking this action, you will be helping my channel to grow. Also, take a moment to read my About page so that you can have some understanding of who I am. I will never copy another person's work, nor will I copy another person's title. I am authentically me. This work is a part of my bloodline. Thank you for visiting, and I hope that you will return. Please check out my other videos. All are welcome to share his or her story in the comment section below, because your story may be a helpmate to someone else. My channel is a no judgment zone place for healing in some sort of way. If my videos do not resonate with you, please do not try to make them fit at all. For anyone else and everyone else that the message does make sense to, take from it what will help you on your journey towards your happiness in every area of your life. Please check out my other videos if you know what your placements are. Cross watchers, you are most definitely welcome. Once again, I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. Who put a spell on you? Broken wombs, bust open, diminished, disrespected, pushed, slapped, read to no one's place, masculine hands. Who put a spell on you? Broken wounds. Who put a spell on you? Bust open. Who put a spell on you? Diminished, disrespected, pushed, slapped, read to no one's place, masculine hands. Who put a spell on you? You know, things mean what they mean until they don't. Language cannot be trusted to fully convey the power of magic, which exists before the world. Water. Who put a spell on you? Who put a spell on you? People can put spells on you through food. As a child in my family, we were taught not to eat and drink from people. Never to be so hungry or to so thirsty that you would ingest poison. We were taught who we could eat from and who we should not eat from. If we were invited to a function, my sisters and I and my mother, we were full from the foods of our home. So when we went out to gatherings, food looked like spoiled to us. We were never hungry enough, thirsty enough to want to be poisoned by another. Jealousy is real. Envy is real. Hate is real. Competition is real. All of that has demonic energy attached to it. Things mean what they mean until they don't. Language cannot be trusted to fully convey the power of magic, which exists before the world. Water. Dust. all sorts of dust. You can walk through it and get hot foot. You can walk through it, lose your memory. You can walk through it and lose everything you have. Finances, homes, family. People put spells on other people for all sorts of reasons. Is it fair? Is it just? Or is it unjust? Everyone in this world is afforded to be able to participate in the life of free will. As you know, I've said it many times before, I am not religious. I do not follow the Bible at all. Why would I follow a book that helped to enslave this and not this? Why would I follow a book that the Messiah was okay to allow people to be tortured, raped, held in captivity for decades and decades and decades? But yet I'm supposed to say, it's okay because we shall overcome someday? Absolutely not. But I follow freedom. Spirituality is not in a book. It's what you feel. It's what you see. It's what you hear. Things mean what they mean until they don't. Language cannot be trusted to fully convey the power of magic, which exists before the world. People do all sorts of things. People have energies connected to them. Good people have even negative energies attached to them because of other people's jealousy and hate. People do harm in all sorts of fashion. They want what you have. They want your husband. They want your wife. They want your girlfriend. They want your boyfriend. They want your beauty. They want your life. They want your children. They want your family. People put spells on people for all sorts of reasons. Is it just or is it unjust? It's unjust. Everyone should be able to be who they are authentically. Each and every person should be able to be who they are authentically. Don't fake for anyone. Be who you are. If you're ugly, be ugly. If you're beautiful, be beautiful. If you have a nasty attitude, have that nasty attitude. If you have a gentle spirit, be that gentle spirit. If you are a thief, be a thief. If you are an addict, alcohol or drugs or sex, be that. But be that without involving anyone else. People fear what they don't understand, and they hate what they can't conquer, right? And we all know that's just the theory of man. Hate. Hate. Things mean what they mean until they don't. Language cannot be trusted to fully convey the power of magic, which exists before the world. People ask, how do you know what you know? How can you see what you see? How do you hear what you hear? How can you feel what you feel? How do you know what you know? Is it magic? Is it voodoo? Is it witchcraft? Is it sorcery? Do you belong to an occult? Is it demonic? Some people, families, were just granted those types of gifts. People with those gifts can use those gifts any way they want to uplift or destroy, to defeat or not. Free will. People get it so twisted, the language, the understanding of how all this came about. Protection spells were sent out through generations and generations and generations. Protection spells were sent out when slaves were taken from their land, the cargo, as they call humans, as the cargo was stolen from their lands. The ancestors put protection spells over as many as they could. As they could. People ask, in a world like this, how can you be so calm? How can you be the person that you are? And I always ask, well, what kind of person am I? Because no one knows another like that. What kind of person am I? A person that gets slapped, get punched, talked about, lied on, stolen from? What kind of person am I? Quiet. Don't figure me out, figure you out. Because things mean what they mean until they don't. Language cannot be trusted to fully convey the power of magic, which exists before the world. Magic is powerful. Sorcery is powerful. Root work is powerful. Hate is powerful. Peace is powerful. Water. Nothing can survive without water. Nothing can live without water. Everything is an ebb and everything is a flow. What goes out must come in. What comes in must go out. Water. Nothing is healed without water. The stars, when I emerged close to the sun, I was born with these gifts. Under the stars, under the moon, close to the sun. Wombs broken, wombs bust open, diminished, disrespected, pushed, slapped, read to no one's place by muscularly hands, male or female. See, I know that other people steal my work, but thank goodness I was one of those people who has a protection spell over her that can't be broken. But as you still, do you have a protection spell over you? Because you're broken. Your wound is broken. Your bust is open. You will diminish. You have been disrespectful, so now you're being disrespected, pushed, slapped, read to no one's place with your muscular hands. Read to no one's place. People can do all sorts of things to hurt another unjustly because you don't have the right to hurt another person. If someone does something to you, does that give you a right? I can't answer that because that's between you and whomever you serve. Black magic is real. Root work is real. Witchcraft is real. It all falls under the same umbrella. How you decipher it is how you decipher it. There are all sorts of spells, all sorts of sorcery. Things mean what they mean until they don't. Language cannot be trusted to fully convey the power of magic, which exists before the world. Whomever is watching this, I first do no harm. However, a protection spell was cast over me a long time ago before I came to be, because I emerged with the stars, close to the sun, under the moon. Peace be still. And I have been still for quite some time. And I use this platform as a form of education, as a form of being a helpmate to others. But yet I watch people diminish the craft, disrespect the craft because of their lack of knowledge, stealing, theft, plagiarism. Broken wombs, bust open, diminished, disrespected, pushed, slapped, read to no one's place by muscular hands. You can't enter this world and want to steal from another. You cannot. But I'm glad that the video is being watched because, you know, a lot of people ask, once again, how do you stay so calm? And that's because I'm protected. And the protection spell can't be broken at all. It cannot be broken. That's why I can say, I'll bend, but I'll never break. That was promised to me. Be careful who you feed. Be careful who you eat from. Be careful what you walk through. Be very careful what you listen to. Question what you see. And know that everything you feel is real. Wounds broken. Bust open. Diminished, disrespected. Push, lap, read to know one's place by muscular hands. No one gets to hide. Cockiness is a demonic energy, and cockiness can knock a person down, bent and broken. The Bible that many of you follow, the Bible is not associated with tarot. It's not associated with spirituality. Two different things. Two different things. But people lack understanding. It clearly says it in the Bible, but yet I see people always talk about the Bible, the Bible, the Bible. You can't believe and do two things that go against each other, that go against the grain. You can't mix the two. Because what Bible do you follow that says that this is okay? You can't believe in two things. One has to be knocked away. Sorcery, magic, soothsayers, voodoo workers, witches. One hand doesn't wash the other. One hand holds one, and the other hand holds the other. You have to let go of one because they don't mix. Demonic entities all around, attached to people, attached to things, attached to situations, attached to envy, hate, jealousy. Breaking news. Spirit says you are to remain drama-free. Don't let others pull you into a world of stress and mental turmoil. Remain in tranquility and avoid anything or anyone that is disturbing your peace. Thief. Thief. I'm protected. Breaking news. Spirit says it is time to stand and speak up for yourself. Understand that you are not a doormat for people to walk and talk over. Neither do you deserve to be treated as such. Remember that you have the power to say no more. I told you, I'm protected. In other news, Spirit says you are the magician. Whatever it is you wish to have in this lifetime, you must develop the will power to make it happen and make it yours. I told you, I'm protected. Things mean what they mean until they don't. Language cannot be trusted to fully convey the power of magic which exists before the world. In other news, Spirit wants you to allow love into your life. The door of love and romance is open for you. Let your guard down and welcome it. Spirit says you deserve it. I'm protected. In other news, you will soon be blessed with financial abundance. Spirit is always honored to give to us the things that we work for, pray for, and have faith in receiving. Get ready for your financial blessings. I'm protected. Breaking news. The time has come for you to do the work to heal your inner child. Doing this will help you to heal and understand why certain things continue to show up in your life. Remember that nothing good comes from ignoring a hurting child. I'm protected. Jealousy is a demonic entity. Envy is a demonic entity. Hate is a demonic entity. To want what another has is a demonic entity. My father used to say, it's a poor fish that doesn't praise his or her own pond. Let me repeat that before my pup started barking. It's a poor fish that does not praise his or her own pond. Don't watch what another is doing to try to mimic, to steal, to take. This my pond, water. This is my pond, water. Handle what you're handling over there, but how you got there is stealing from others because you're fake. Let's call a spade a spade. Fake. And when you do harm and you do wrong, you don't last long. In other news, Spirit says it is time to let go of the past. Whether it be a past love, a past trauma, or past memories, accept it for what it is and remember the lessons it has taught you. Believe it where it is meant to be in the past. Before I started this reading, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Here I am. Water ebbs and flows. What goes in must go out. What comes in must go out. What goes out must come in. Everything is 360. It's called the life cycle. Theft. Theft. Broken wound. Bust open. Diminished. Disrespected. Push slapped. Red. Red. To know one's place. Muscularly hands. Things mean exactly what they mean until they don't. Language cannot be trusted to fully convey the power of magic, which exists before the world. People know as much as they don't. People know as much as they don't. You know nothing if you have to take from another. You know nothing when you steal from another. I've opened my platform to teaching, but I didn't open it for theft, for plagiarism. Spell work. Who put a spell on you? Spell work. Who put a spell on you? And not all spells can be broken. Spell work. Who put a spell on you? Be careful what you do to people. Be careful how you treat people. Be careful how you handle a person. Be careful how you use the cockiness. Be careful how you use jealousy. Be careful how you use envy, misery, and strife. Be careful, because those things are demonic entities. Everything is what it is until it's not. Things mean what they mean until they don't. Language cannot be trusted to fully convey the power of magic, which exists before the world. I know what I know. Now, understand what I just did, because I knew you would come back to watch everything that I put out. This, just for you to hear, was all I needed. Not even so much for you to see. Wounds broken, bust open, diminished, disrespected, push, slap, read to know one's place by muscular hands. Know your place. I will never copy another person's work, nor will I copy another person's title. You know why? Because I am authentically me. This work is a part of my bloodline, and I thank you for visiting. And I hope that you will return, because when things start shaking up, you'll be asking my permission to release what was done, and I won't, and I can't. Do on, do on, do of, do on, do of, to others, as others do on, do of, to you. Catch the meaning of those words. Things mean what they mean until they don't. Language cannot be trusted to fully convey the power of magic, which exists before the world. Magic existed before the world came into creation, and it was handed to groups. And then people, when they see something shiny, when they see something new, they try to learn, try to mimic, try to take. And I'm shiny and I'm new to you, but not new to it. This is a part of my bloodline. Spell work. Who put a spell on you? Because not all spells can be broken. I am protected. Water. What God is empty? What God is empty? Because there are many gods who fall under one. What God is empty? I'll wait. Riddle me that. I am Empress Real 1584, the Good Witch. Let's begin healing together. Love and light. Be careful who you trust.